Swear to God, haven't got a clue. I mean, these came into our office on a computer by email. And we tried to trace the sender, but, you know, no cigar. Could have come from anybody. Is that your wife's handwriting or not?
Appears to be. This is a facsimile of the stationery she used before we were married.
So it's the real deal then, isn't it?
Yes?
What the hell is going on, Julian? Ethan, Ivy, and Sam Bennett's son?
You heard.
Well, of course I did. If this turns out to be true, I swear I'm going to destroy everyone involved. Everyone, do you hear?
There's nothing to be afraid of. Kay's right here with me. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't open it. Kay, it's all right. I have to. I mean, for me, for Miguel, I have to prove that you're right and everything's gonna be fine.
Try and stop her again, and you're going in the closet with her.
We did. Thank you for staying.
I'm still worried about Charity. You know, I think I'm gonna call her again.
All right. Why don't you use one of the phones upstairs? That way you're not in the way of any of the guests.
Okay, Mom.
Do you mind if I cut in? My husband seems to have abandoned me in the middle of the party, and I just love this song. Would you mind terribly, Grace?
Oh, of course not, Ivy, as long as you promise to give him back.
We not have a better idea. What do you say I go find Julian? And that way we can all dance with who we're married to.
Well, I'm afraid you won't be able to find him, Sam. I've looked everywhere. And shouldn't Grace be off of her feet, what with the little one coming? I mean, you really don't want to overdo it, especially in the first stages of pregnancy, do you?
Well, you have a point, Ivy. Thank you for being so considerate.
Grace, let me go sit with you.
No. I'm gonna go freshen up. Dance with Ivy.
Are you living since he left you behind?
You see, Sam? Your wife has given us permission. Now you have no excuse.
Better tell me the truth before I fall.
There's got to be a mistake, Father. Ethan must be my son.
That's not what this pathetic excuse for a newspaper says. If this is true, if Sam Bennett turns out to be Ethan's real father, you're an even bigger jackass than I've always suspected. A cuckold in every sense of the word. It would mean Ivy's played you for a fool since your very own wedding night.
This isn't a very good time to talk, Father. The tabloid reporter's still here.
Damn it, put me on speaker. Get off the Crane estate before I sick the Rottweilers on you.
But, sir, I
Now! Or I'll see to it the rag you work for never sells another slimy copy.
Now that Alistair knows about Ethan, it is all over for Ivy. And Teresa. Oh, her too. I mean, once Ethan finds out that she knew all along that he was Sam Bennett's son, and she kept it from him, oh, she is gonna be out on the street faster than you can pick out a new wedding gown. We better get down to the party so we can act as surprised as everyone else.
Is he gone?
Yes, Father. You don't honestly believe this is the truth. Ethan's my pride and joy. He has to be my son.
Why? Because you want him to be? Get over yourself, Julian. Ethan being a Bennett by birth would explain everything. The way Ivy's fussed over him above all the other children his entire life. Ethan's penchant for doing the right thing in the face of all our teachings.
But
what bothers me most is that I didn't see it first myself. I've got to hand it to Ivy. She kept her secret masterfully. Are you still there, Julian?
yes, Father.
Then listen carefully. I want you to go back to the party and find out if this filthy rag is telling the truth. And if it is, then I want you to bring me your wife's treacherous head.
Nobody lives here but Norma. But Timmy knows better. Norma's father must be in here. Oops, guess he didn't hear Timmy. Anyway, Timmy's staying next door, and he thought he'd bring you some read. Actually, it's a masterpiece of his own making. Timmy was the creative inspiration for the best-selling blockbuster Hidden Passions. Well, Timmy Bob copied just for you, sir. Sir?
Here I am taking a shower in a musty old hotel, just like the one in that old Hitchcock movie. Oh, perhaps I should have taken a bath. Hello? Silly me, Tabitha Lennox. Tabitha Lennox, menace to the world, giving herself the willies over an old motion picture. Good thing Timmy isn't here. Oh. Never let me hear the end of it. Timmy? Timmy? Is that you? I thought you were up at the main house visiting old Dad. Timmy? Timmy? You haven't said a word. Timmy?
I hate to admit it, but up until the very last second, I really thought there was going to be something in there. Yeah, well...
What happened to the screaming souls of the damned in the flames of hell?
I can't tell you how much better I feel.